Alright guys, welcome back to another live stream. Figured, well, I just need to kill some time because I just can't wait till tomorrow or whenever we do get to have the 3.18 patch coming out, whatever that's going to be. But, you know, like, we are all waiting with great anticipation. That at least is something to say, and I'm going to change my overlays here. I just realized that I am streaming the wrong overlays. It's going to be the daily. There we go. There we go. Daily.Adventures. Alright, so we are at Area 18 where we took off, or left off. Obviously very dark every time you spawn in, but it's fine. We're going to be using my Corsair and see how that one goes. I mean, I haven't really given it a proper try in terms of rock mining, so like a personal experience of it anyways. Might as well give it a try, see how that turns out. We don't really have to worry too much about what we're losing, I mean, because everything is going to get wiped fairly soon. So hopefully by tomorrow or the day after, like Monday or Tuesday, we're going to have Wave 1 for the PTU 3.18, and then shortly after that, sometime in between the 15th and the 22nd, hopefully, that is a goal, we're gonna get the full live of of the 3.18 patch, which I hope, because that way whatever we do it'll stay. At least we'll be able to get some money with the Luminalia gifts going. But we'll see. Yeah, that's true. I am Swedish. I am sticking to English though, out of courtesy. Might be doing some purely Swedish streams now and then, but it's just I gotta figure out a way to subtitle the whole thing. But until then, it's gonna stick in English. And welcome back to the stream, Woodabite. So we're gonna give the Corsair, the Drake Corsair, a try and see how that works. Doing some rock mining. I'm gonna turn around. I just walked around you. There we go. Let's wave. There we go. Communication at the highest level. Gestures. I'll see what comes up. Alright, let's try that. There we go, a nice salute. Nice going there, buddy. I just held down the numpad plus. That way we can speak in game. Yeah, the Corsair is great, Levi, and the way me and my buddy Northman later are gonna try to figure out how it best suits our needs, especially after the big wipe coming up. So, gonna give some nice hints and tips how to easy make money back and get back to where you left off. So that's the idea, anyways. So. But why I'm just killing time, you know, until we get to have Wave 1 PTU. Alright, I'm gonna just... oh, there we go. Close the chat. We're gonna be heading out in the void. There's another player. Gotta love that. Alright, we're gonna bring out the Corsair. This Corsair actually has
system.
a custom paint job to it. So, let's see. Corsair, it would be the second one.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
For some reason, I got to have 2 of them.
Your vehicle
And
has
it
been added to the following location.
changes over time, so it's not always going to be Corsair number 1 or 2. It just could just be either one from day to day. That's what it could be. Alright, so let's see. It was hangar number 4. Alright. We're gonna head somewhere where it's gonna be easy for us. I mean, why make life hard when you can make it easy, right? Especially since we don't want to necessarily have to be bound by a certain limit of time, able to stay out without having to freeze to death or get too warm or you know, get too heated up. So, we're gonna go to the one and only place where it doesn't matter. Oops. I hope it's not too dark. I try to accommodate for the extra darkness here. OBS seems to, either OBS or YouTube makes it much darker when there is darkness. If I can actually address it as we speak. Let's give it a try. I mean, why not? I'm gonna up it a little bit. Can I do that? I don't know. It just seems to me that nothing happens when I do it. Or does it? I don't know. Is it better? Could be a little bit better. I'm still trying to get used to this, so just hang on a second. My FOV is a bit off. Oh yeah, it looks... I had it on super ultra wide format earlier. But, well, it's better that way. Alright, so let's head on out to our location.
You are clear to launch.
We're going to spool up while we plot. That way our shields get warmed up and all that stuff, and we're going to be heading on to... Well, might as well head on to... Actually, you know the smart thing to do? Like whatever you really do, if you're going to hang out in this area, might as well just head out to Deacon's Research Outpost. Why not? And load up with a rocket there. And in the meanwhile, I'll actually buy some medical supplies and sell them over where we're going to be mining from. I mean, I don't know, but it's probably like, why not get 2 banks in one go, right? $7,000 meters above the atmosphere to be able to jump from our corp. Me being an old fart, there's no way, well, there's no need to be in a rush or in a hurry for anything, so I'm not going to boost more than necessary. But we're going to go about 45, give or take, 45 degrees. Take our time and make sure that we have things plotted. If we don't, that's fine. We'll just head up to any orbital marker. And from there we should be able to plot. It has a yeah, you did? Yeah, I meet so many people, you know, it's hard to keep track of people. I even have to start taking notes sometimes as to what occasion I met whoever, you know? So, don't take it personal, but I mean, that's just how it is sometimes, you know? 7,000, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I did a couple of things like some events like Pico the Penguin contest and that kind of stuff. Handing out like 10 million AUCs to whoever could find it in time. I think back in the day, the river at Microtech was actually pretty new, so that the kind of contest that I did back then, I did hand out the 10 million in one of those videos. So you can always have a look back on it, see how that turned out. It was pretty hard back then to get it, you know, rounded up because at first I wasn't really. Okay, I did level out there. At first I wasn't very, and I'm still not very like famous or known yet. But you got to start somewhere, I suppose. So I do have some friends who are fairly established as YouTubers, but I try not to brag or like promote myself too much over their channels. I respect them, and that's how it should be. We can actually jump, so let's see if we can find a connection. It's like a connection, to a highway, like an off or on ramp. We can actually jump to Virginia. I think that counts as a connection. But from there, wherever you want to go, you're definitely going to be able to plot. Just remember that whenever you do jump, or quantum travel, just move a little bit, just a tiny itchy bit. That way, whoever comes after you, heading for the same area, not going to smack into the back of you. So you just move it a little bit, just to get out of the way. We still have our destination in the memory, and it still doesn't want it. Okay. All right. You want to have it that way. We're going to have it our way. Let's just head to oil marker. Stands for orbital marker, by the way. Oil marker 6. It doesn't matter really which one, just anyone. Now we should actually be able to do this now. Come on. Really? Oh, yeah. I think it's actually because it's obscured, so we might actually try to just go for, I don't know, like something like that. And then from there we plot it just to get around. Oh, come on, don't do it. There we go. Have a look at the ship. There's the look of it. The paint job. I definitely like it. See if we can spin it around to get a better look at it. With this color paint, or this paint. I like it. It has a very discreet tone to it. Not overdoing it. And sometimes, less is more. And that's definitely the case here. I'm just going to reset my camera view, choose something that's going to give me a good angle as I'm landing it. Something like that. A little bit more backwards. There we go. Alright, we are on our way. Yeah, for some reason, I'm just going to remove this one because I have to work on these again. Because for some reason that one shows a subscribers that subscribed to the channel way back, like almost a month ago. So that data doesn't seem to correlate to the actual real-time data. I have no idea what's going on there. But I figure that this layout is probably fairly okay. And by the way, as a framework there, you can see it's actually consisted by an alpha layer of another video of me just standing at our Area 18 at Arcor Plaza. So it kind of gives a little contrast, sort of isolated contrast. I try to get some motion to it, but it's recorded in super ultra wide format. Yeah, you can see it moves a little bit there. But yeah, I don't know. We'll work it out. But it gives me more of a winter feeling to it, I suppose, as to the red one. I do have everything maxed out on this ship. I should even have... let's have a look. I think I should have... Yeah, I should have attrition all around for every gun. All the turrets. Maxed out shields, maxed out coolers, maxed out quantum drive. You know, the usual. Easy to get around for a mid-sized ship. Obviously my Karak or the C2 Hercules is a lot faster, but those are really just too big for a single operation, you know, single pilot operation. It can be done, it just takes much longer. So in that case you kind of make it harder than it has to be. So that's sort of like the main purpose of this, to see how easy it is to do this by myself with the Corsair, as opposed to using the Karak or the C2, or even the jump for that matter. I mean, that just takes forever, especially if you're doing it yourself. Can be done, but it's just why would you? Alright, so let's see, can we? Alright, we're just gonna find a marker here. We are gonna clear the route. If we can find any marker. I think we have one here actually. Oh, look at that. Orbital marker 3. That's where we're heading. Alright, cooldown is done and we should be able to jump. Make sure you move. Just make sure that you're ready for anyone who's actually here as well. So we are gonna move a little bit. What? Hey there, Bill. It's time for what? You're kind of repeating, kind of repetitive there. With what time? Is it just stream time, or is that what you're referring to? Of course it is. We gotta kill time, you know? Oh, come on. Ooh. There we go. Now we're gonna pick up whatever we can grab in terms of medical supplies. Why not? And we'll sell it over where we're gonna. There we go. Stream time, of course it is, buddy. Can't get enough of it, you know. And might as well get used to it. I definitely need to get more into it, you know, like not stumbling and all that stuff. And since English is definitely not my native language, it takes a little bit of an extra effort making it fairly smooth. But huh? Look at that. It looks like we're gonna have daytime on arrival. Nice. As you all know, we are doing it with the Drake Corsair. Well, why not? You know? It's always nice. And then there's no such thing as being in a... Oh, come on. Did I pick the wrong? Did I? Oh, there it is. There it is. Alright. I just don't need that. And the altimeter seems to be working. That's always good. I'll speed up at least to 200 and something. Well, one day you might actually, I mean, our solar system is going to be in the game. It's actually, well, I mean, we do. At some point we're going to have it. I think the plan is to have a couple of major cities on Earth, like Moscow, London, Paris, San Francisco, New York, you know, those, Hong Kong, and possibly the moon as well. We'll see, but yeah, at some point, we're definitely going to have our solar system in here. Alright, let's see. Alright. Night and broad daylight. It's a good thing though that you fold the wings as you load the landing gear, because otherwise that would be the most common sort of daily mistake with this thing. Alright, let's just go about slowing things down. We don't need too much of a landing pad here, I don't think. We should be fine with a smaller one. Which is perfect, by the way, because that's where we're going to be heading. Alright. If we can do it like the pros, you can see the shadow of our ship down there. It's pretty neat. Definitely liking that. It gives a more sensation of presence. You know, like if you see the shadow of yourself coming in. Or at least a better sensation of the speed you're coming in at. That's more to say. Alright, let's just go with VTOL. I mean, not going to matter too much yet, but might as well get used to it, because we are going to get a massive change or overhaul on... Whoops. That wasn't very smooth, but okay, any landing you walk away from is a good landing, right? Alright, let's see. We're going to repair it, whatever that did to us. Definitely had some injuries or damage, needless to say. Alright. The best ship, I mean, it depends on what you're doing, really. I'd say, for the most part, I usually play with friends, and then in that case, this ship is really ideal. Especially now with, you know, like one deck, easy accessibility, easy to get in and out. Not too big, not too small. Has a fairly decent amount of firepower. I'd say this one is probably my number one ship at the moment. Although I do have the Carrack and I have the C2 and all that, but it depends on what you do, really. We're going to be cautious here. Don't necessarily let somebody in. And let's just bunny hop. Why not? Because we can. As Neil Armstrong said. This ship, it's the Drake Corsair. It just got released during the last expedition, or expo. Expo, that's the name of it. Oh, that's a subscriber flash. You have to be a subscriber on the RSI website. And then you can access the subscriber shop. And that's where you find it. But you can be subscribing for more or less. Alright, that's the maximum stock, but that's good. Because usually that's an issue trying to sell it all. Wherever you go, but first of all, I'm going to have a look at the red box. This is a really good box usually. And look at that. We actually, on the full set, well, I'm not getting too much about that one, but I'm going to use that. That's more my kind of style. Always handy, you know, if you come across somebody who is stranded here. And the easiest part here is just to pick something that gives you an empty box, because it's always easier to drop items into an empty box as opposed to a box full with stuff. You have to sort of place it around the object to be able to place it, otherwise you just swap it with wherever you took it from. So just go to filters and pick something that 10x. I don't think I have. Who needs an apple? Who needs an apple? There we go. Alright. We're gonna grab that one. Over to local, not our local, we got it. And from there, we're gonna drag it, whatever. Alright, and that's about it. Oh, almost forgot. Another red one up here. Oh, nice. We got a Luminalia. We're grabbing that one. No way, Jose, we're gonna leave that. Might as well grab these. I mean, they're good stuff. Why not? If we can buy some more. And I think we bought it all. Oh, I'm very much into simulator games, so it'd be anything like racing sims, like iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Microsoft Flight Simulator. I got like almost 700 flight hours in there. And simulators in general. I've tried the game. Armor, for example. A lot of armor. I got almost 8,000 hours of armor. Things like that. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna... Why not? We're gonna grab stuff here, like so. But what we are gonna grab is our ROC. Which, by the way, also has a custom paint job to it. See where it is? Grey Cat ROC, here it is.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I mean, been around for a while, you know, like when it comes to gaming.
Please visit us again.
Although I didn't get to have much of a, like, I didn't have any video games growing up back in the 80s or anything. Except for maybe in the late 80s, I got to have the first Nintendo that ever came out as a console. 8-bit Nintendo. That's the kind of stuff that I grew up with, you know, like. And I've lots of progress have been happening since then. Oh, there we go. Enter driver's seat. Back then, you could only dream, you know, like what the possibilities would be of future gaming. Alright, easiest way to drive these. Except for when you have people around you, of course, because when you drive in this mode, that person, you can't see friends around you, so you're more likely to hit them by accident and kill them. So, unless you're alone, this is actually the best mode driving. Yeah, I mean, I'm very much of a graphic guy. I love doing 3D work and graphics in general. Work a lot in Photoshop, 3D Studio, and that kind of stuff as well. Been hanging around those softwares pretty much from day one, almost. But I mean, yeah. It's crazy though. And it almost feels like yesterday. I mean, today we take things for granted, you know, internet and all that stuff. Back then, I mean, we didn't even have a smartphone or a cell phone even. I mean, back then it was just... Oh crap. You know what? I think we did a stupid thing here. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. I mean, it can't be that bad, can it? Can we get this thing in here and still have a cargo? Let's see, can we do it like this? Do you think it's gonna work? And it could work, right? What could possibly go wrong? Okay, this is gonna be interesting, guys. We're gonna be able to haul some cargo and the ROC. I didn't think of it that I should have put the ROC in there first. I didn't think we'd fill up this much of the cargo. This is gonna be interesting. There goes for nothing. Can you do it? Oh yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Oh wow. Okay, that's a little bit more than it was designed for. Because I mean, we got 3 boxes before it's full, so not too shabby. We do gotta sell it though, because we can't fly around with all that stuff. Plus, I think it's gonna attract NPC pirates as well. So, and we certainly don't need that while we do rock mining. It's gonna be fine. Oh crap! Almost forgot. We gotta bring some of the stuff with us that we put in local. So let's see. What do we have? We have substances. Definitely gonna need some of those. Why not? Actually, pretty handy to be able to drink and all that stuff. I would hope that I was hoping that we would get some. I don't know. I mean, let's just bring some of these stuff on board the ship. So just in case we come across a player that needs a extra undersuit. That had happened to me numerous of times, running into people who, for some reason, end up without a suit. I just don't know how that would happen, but well, there's always a way, I guess. You get yourself in trouble, especially in Star Citizen. Alright, let's see. We can always hit that button to zoom in into the local area. It's more faster. Well, it's actually faster. So we're gonna head to Shubin facility. SCO. Was it? No, SCD. That's the station something. Or Shubin. Well, D would be Daymar anyway. So that's it has sort of like a meaning, at least. All right, that's where we're heading. Pulling up before we take off. That way, we don't have to take too long. Gear up, VTOL off, and stick off. And wings are folded, or unfolded, rather. There we go. Definitely liking this ship. It's so, definitely has this vibe from Star Wars almost. Kind of really fits into the picture. That's the thing as well. I mean, it's cool with all the Origin ships and all, but I kind of like the more gritty look to ships. Gives a more steampunky-ish feel to them. Well, we still have our ROC vehicle in the bay with all the medical supplies. It's fine. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? Obviously, especially with cargo refactor coming out with the next patch, definitely want to be able to lock down the cargo in its cargo grid. I think it's going to matter more, especially with flight dynamics coming into play more, and physics in general. Let's have a look. Yeah, might as well. Do that just to let people know I'm around. That's the great part with Star Citizen in general, the great community. One of the best. Very easy to get an extra hand, you know? Like you need a crew member, a gunner. Just hand it out in global chat. Alright. And I'm gonna Just reboot it. It is that simple. Now, we're gonna have some issues because I might have to remap my yeah, that could work. I have had that issues before, but I can't remember. Yeah, that's a hassle, for sure. I feel so sorry for that guy. Yeah, it's not too much really. It's just it could be worse if you had a DS, for example. That's I just feel so sorry for that guy. I mean, it's just gotta be a pain in the butt, for sure. Now, I haven't done rock mining in a long while, but I'm gonna definitely have a look into it. I'm gonna have to remap my throttle quadrant for my Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. I haven't got anything plugged in. My rudder pedals are disconnected, as is my joystick. But the one thing that is hooked in is my quadrant. So I'm going to use that one to adjust the power on the mining laser to get some more fidelity to it. Much better than using the scroll wheel, that's for sure. But that's the plan anyways. Alright, let's see if we can sell some of this stuff here. I'm gonna just turn off the chat for now. Well, it's a bit dusty here, but at least here you don't have to wear anything extreme like Novichok or a Pembroke. You'll be fine. Most armor, that's the benefits of rock mining here. That you don't have to prepare equipment-wise too much. But we do gonna need to drink a little bit soon enough. And we should... Actually, I'm gonna exit the ship from the elevator instead. Because I don't trust that ramp. No. The other way around, you want to use that one to get down. And just wait a second or two. Because the elevator has a tendency of warping. Oh, you definitely don't want to be caught up with that. There we go. Oh, surely that is a nice ship. I'm going to be heading over to this trading area, which always has this orange pillar. I'm going to try to sell whatever we have, and from there we're going to see what we can do. But from here, let's see. First off, let's see if we can sell anything, just to lighten some of the load. Corsair, what we can sell. They don't take that much, and that's a problem dealing with medical supply. Is that it takes a while, unless you go to major ports. But it takes a while to get rid of it. Actually, I should be able to sell that luminaria here. I don't see why I couldn't. Alright, I'm gonna just do this first. This is good. These are actually good, because if you don't have access to food, at least you can use these nutrition bottles. They will actually provide both for thirst and hunger. It just takes a little bit more, obviously, but it just covers for that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna keep on looting here, and then we're gonna sell again before we leave this area. And we're gonna try to sell a Luminalia gift. I don't think it's gonna work here though, because you have to sell it at a admin's office planet-wise, or planet side, not a moon. We're just gonna grab all these. I mean, it's just handy. Really, really handy. Oh, look at that. We finally found a meal. There we go. Those are really good. That's a lot of nutrition in that. Now, this dragon drop is also a placeholder. So eventually we're going to have everything physicalized. So whatever is here now, it's not going to be fixed, you know, like it's not going to be bug fixed in general, because it's not supposed to be the final result. Is that the right way to say it? Like, can we stack them? No, we can't. Alright. Just gonna put them in here. Let's see. Water bottle. And, mining orbits. That's, I mean, we do have a couple of them. We should be fine. Alright. And we do have a med gun. Should be good. In flare. You do have anything? Yellow. Alright, I'm gonna actually equip these. There we go. Pretty handy. Let's have a go and see what the last loot box has in hold. Maybe some more luminalia. Oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. Attractive bits. More water. Why not? Not really looting, you know, in that aspect in terms of what requires us to use space. We can pretty much use up most of it. Can always leave it behind elsewhere. Look at that, we found even more luminalia. More food. And that never hurts. See, we have chicken. And more chicken. Alright, we can stack it. Nice. More luminalia. Alright. You get about $500 per luminalia present, so you get 20 of those and you have 10,000 AUC. Alright, if we can sell some more before we leave. Get rid of it. I don't want to carry them around too much. Huh, I just... not a whole lot. How much more do we have? We got like 5 SEUs, so it's not a whole lot really. Is that what we got? I gotta have a look again. Gotta refresh the screen. I mean, it could be worth waiting. Because... yeah, I think that's sort of like 5 SEUs. Like you just move one decimal to the left. And that's gonna be your like 5.9 SEU in this case. So cargo SEU, that's sort of like the smallest box that you see. Alright, so oh yeah, let's have a look and see if we can actually sell what we have in our backpack. I don't think we can. If we can, that would be nice, but no. We're gonna have to use admin's office, planet-wise, or planet-side. Alright, so... alright, we should probably drink something. Let's reveal the beautiful face we made. If we can eat these, sometimes they are bugged, so I won't let you eat it, but not that we need it, I don't think, but might as well eat anyways, because that's going to reset the timer for when we need to eat. That's, and then might as well drink one of these, in local, and save the ones that we carry for emergency situations. That way we distribute it correctly. This one, we can just drop like that. That's why the button for it is actually pretty handy. You know what? Let's see. While we wait for it, because we might actually have to not wait too long, but just I kind of want to get rid of the last bit of it. While we wait, we're going to go ahead and remap. Make sure that we have remapped the controls here. So we're going to go to this one and remap flight vehicle mining. There it is. And that should be the one. So I think it's fine. Should be fine. Alright. Let's just hope that's working. We'll find out, but it should be good. Alright, good. We thought of that before. Alright, back with the helmet on. Hopefully they're gonna allow us to equip it and unequip it more on a faster manner. Like maybe hang it on the hip or something when you're not using it. Alright, well, let's have a look. I mean, we might be fine with the little we have left. Although it may actually attract pirates, so we'll see. Alright, the ship is to our right and behind it. That much I remember. Alright, see what happens when we open the hatch instead of using the elevator. Will everything fall apart? And the rock is still there. Can we drive it up a little bit further back? No, I don't think so. It's just... ah, dang it. Oh well. That's me being stupid about it. Being too eager. I don't mean it works, it's just kind of not ideal. Makes me a little bit nervous. We'll just take it easy. Alright, so we should be good. We should be good. Alright, let's see. See what we have. We got everything here, so might as well see what we have vehicle equipped wise. Might as well equip the vehicle with an extra med gun and an extra something like that, you know. And then go from here. We might put one of those, yeah, I'm gonna put one of those there. Alright, so something like that. Alright. Alright, let's head on out and see what we can find. It's a lot harder to find the minerals now though. Because you have to be much closer than you had to before. Checking my surroundings as well, and also gonna make sure that we have nothing. Well, we can have this one in memory. That way, we need it. We can just plot it really quick. Alright, here we go. Alt and K, and you're gonna be extending the wings. Set your speed at the speed you want to carry, and then you can go into the scanning mode by hitting V as in Victor. Alright, dumbbell rule here. That if you see something this close and it has sort of like a non-rock marker. Usually it's a couple of diamonds, but in this case, it's definitely was a rock. That's not going to be the kind of stuff we're looking for. But keep on scanning. I have absolutely no idea how close you can be. Like the wing is actually hanging below us fairly low. It could be pretty potentially dangerous. Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Now you see something that is closer than 1,000 meters by the first time. That's usually rock mineable. Better not be here though, because that's going to be a hustle to land. Obviously there are better areas for this, but because I think, if I remember correctly, Hadnite likes to grow where it's cold and by the foot of hills and mountains. Not very much of that. So. Just keep flying in a straight line. Yeah, you could fly around in circles, but if we're going north, you know, we're going too low, obviously. Alright, ROC. Nothing yet. Almost crashed there, I got distracted. Oh, wifey just came in. Reminded me about bringing the cat in. It's actually, it's only minus 8 degrees Celsius out there, so it's not too cold. But wouldn't want to let the cat have to spend the entire night. Alright, this looks promising, it's just that I pretty much clipped the wing over. I don't know whether it's actually better to fly this thing with the wings folded up, just to be able to fly closer. Because if I do hit the ground, not only are we going to knock the wing off, we're going to knock some of the weapons off. There's a downside having the weapons on the tips. And then again, we might not find anything, so. But I think the finding is usually still there. It's just that you need to be so much closer to see it. Did we see something there? I don't know. You get close enough and you ping again, you usually lose it. Don't want to over ping it, that's for sure. that looks kind of promising, but I think it's gonna be a rock. Yeah. But you never know. Don't give up, you know? Yeah, it might actually be something. Would be nice. Ah, look at that. I think this is something, guys. We found our... Alright, let's just make sure that we fold our wings this time.
Landing gear up.
Then you get down. See? No, it's up. There we go.
Landing gear down.
Huh. Oh man. Alright, this is not gonna be like a huge find, obviously. How many are these? One single rock. Hadn't I think it is, but it's definitely not worth it. But you know, does it say somewhere? Come on. Let me scan it. Why do you put the yellow background on such a bright? It doesn't make any sense, you know, like, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be worth it, guys. I mean, just one rock. Let's have a look. Ideally, you would be able to mine it from where the rock is sitting, actually. That would be perfect. You wouldn't have to drive out. Let's give it another scan. I don't know. No, it's not going to be worth it, guys. But that's pretty much, this one might actually be something. I think it's a rock, isn't it? No, it's another find. Better be something. Oh yeah, this is much better. It's a couple of rocks at least. Why am I hanging up on those? Just two rocks, but if we can scan these. There's a way to tell by the color, the outline color. But I mean, yeah, might as well just do something, you know. Alright, so for the sake of the video or the stream, might as well do it, you know. Let's do it. Not gonna be a whole lot, guys. I mean, but hey, at least we're doing it. You think that's too close? I mean, we should. Nah, it's perfect, probably. See, I got a button for this. I can open the ramps. I did have a button for it. Did I? Somehow? There's a button here. Come on, turn off the engines.
Offline.
And the scanner mode off. There we go. One of these would be open next year. There we go. And so far so good. No one is around us. Let's have a look. You know, I mean, just to see how convenient it is. It's not necessarily to do any serious grinding, that's for sure. We're gonna have a wipe fairly soon anyways, but you know, just for the sake of it, killing time and all that. Alright. Well, it's still here at the rock. The ship is still somewhat intact, so could be worse, I suppose. And you just hit the M button.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
Aphrodite. Well. Alright, let's see if we can... Okay, that's not gonna cut it. Why? Oh, okay, this is not good, guy. We gotta map it. Because when I move that slider, it also affects our throttle. We can't have it like that. It needs to be vehicles movement. Gotta be, right? Vehicles, what could that be? I really need to work on some of the mapping. There we go. Because, there we go. See if that works now. Alright, yeah, that's not working. So, back to the drawing board. Well, now you guys get to see how the processing works. Sort of like what goes on, for sure. Vehicles mining, and we're gonna change this one. But first we move it, and we'll just use the slider. There we go. I think also we need to have that slider inversion. We need to be any vehicle, ground vehicle, could it be there? I have no idea. Probably here, I think it is. I don't know. We'll find out. Ground vehicle, relative mode. Well, that's probably not that one. Can't be. Sort of have to be with a like on foot anyways, I don't know. Would it? We'll find out, we'll work it. We'll work it. There we go. Ah, yeah, it works. Alright, so now we can actually adjust the power. But it is quite a nightmare because we have, there we go. Now we reach it. That one it reads. We need to have the scale because otherwise we do have a scale, but it just obviously you want to stay within the green, and the green is pretty bright for me, so lots of things could go wrong here. But at least I have my slider working.
Warning. Power critical.
There we go. The first one is done. This one is pretty hard to see where the scale is at, so I'm gonna try to move somewhere here where I can get a proper reading. I don't see it, but it's very faint for me. I'm gonna try to work with it, which is where I think it is at. Just about where the arm starts. That would be the green area. We'll find out. Definitely want to stay a little bit away if you can. Just the things blow up. And it does jump around. Hold on. Not a good thing. Not a good sign. Yeah. Yeah, I'm blowing it. It cools down fast though. Usually fine. There we go. Is that it? Yep. Alright. It does take a while.
Extraction mode.
And you right click it. If that works, now that's gonna be perfect. It landed on top of the canopy. Might have to pick it up by hand. It'll be fine. We're just doing this to kill time anyways. It's not really that we need the money. I just want to see how well the Corsair does it. But it seems to me that it's probably a good idea to fold the wing while scanning for these. But then at least you don't have to worry about hitting the ground. There we go. Kind of let that one slide. Definitely want to reverse in. So. Okay, so we've pretty much proven the point. That, and that's the thing as well. Loots, everything really is going to be more persistent and better spawned in with persistent streaming. Although it's going to be static streaming, but it's still going to be better than what we have today. Hopefully, all these experiences are going to be much better thanks to persistent streaming. That's the idea anyway, so. I'm going to head back to... I think we're going to head back to somewhere, you know, just sell it. So, why not just head back to... I mean, we're almost home anyway, so... We could, in theory, actually sell it back home. And home would be Orison. Might as well. Why not? Everyone fears Orison or hates it. Fine. Simply no. It's fine. Alright, so we do have a open elevator. I think it's on the top. Unless it went down to sort of a neutral position. It's fine. It's just gonna pop in back in as soon as we quantum travel. But this way, at least, we're gonna be close to home. So might as well fly home and sell what we have. We're most likely gonna make more from our quantanium or from our medical supplies than the actual aphrite. You just hit outside and you're gonna zoom in where you're located. We're gonna be heading to Orison. Should be a fairly easy flight from here. So it should be around 4,000, give or take, from this. We should be able to jump. Probably less, actually. Let's have a look. At least altimeter works, so... Oh, there we go, 2,000. Orbital marker 1. That, I think, is somewhere in the north, or by the North Pole. Orbital marker 1, always, I think it's going to be like a North Pole or whatever moon or planet you're at. That's how it works. Orbital marker 6 would be the South Pole. I think. Don't quote me on that one. Alright, so guys, we're gonna try to sell this back at home. See what we can do with it. And then I'm gonna call it, as I have to get up at 3:45 in the morning. Driving wifey to work. The usual. I'm gonna be streaming in the morning. When I get back home. If all goes right. And tomorrow, hopefully, we're gonna get to see wave 1 of the PTU for 3.18. And that one I'm definitely gonna be coming. Let's have a look. This is actually pretty spectacular. I did turn off the volumetric clock, by the way, to save some frame rates for the live stream. But it's still gonna look fairly okay. just that it suffers quite hard on the live stream otherwise. Having almost like a 10-year-old graphic card by now. Still holds up. I mean, it has 12 gigabytes of GDR5. And it is pretty much like a Quadro, but for gaming. Vice versa in a way, so just without the NVIDIA license for Quadro. It does have quite a lot of work power, or horsepower for work. That's why I bought it. I actually bought 3 of them initially. Now I only have 1 left because I realized that it was way overkill and I needed the money for something else back then. I did actually sell 2 of them to a company. But I definitely would need a new graphics card. It's just that I have different priorities currently. So at this time I have to pay for some stuff in regards to my car. I'm gonna do the visit tomorrow at the workshop. Something needs to be fixed with the brake lines for the front. Wouldn't want to have the brakes fail, leaking fluids all over. So what we're looking for here is actually something looks like a bug. You can see it right there by the nose. Sort of like a hub with legs. It's barely noticeable, but it's down there by our nose now. With the big one in the middle, that would be the actual spaceport. Down low spaceport. And that's pretty much how you find it. If it's dark or hazy, you're looking for 4 lights, sort of like enclosing it. The only 4 lights you'll see at the height of 140,000. You enter at 150,000. It takes a while before you see it. But the only light you see at 140,000, that would be the spaceport. 4 red lights for each corner. And shortly after that, you're going to see the rest of the lights. But that sort of like indicates where you need to be heading. So that way, that's how you find it in bad weather or at night. 150,000 is required to be able to quantum travel from here. And that's how it works at Origin. Like I said, it could be worse. I am coming from flight sim, you know. It takes way longer to get up in cruise altitude with a commercial jet and vice versa, you know, like landing it. This is nothing. Literally nothing. So, in a way, I don't see why people complain. It's gonna get even worse, you know, with power. It's gonna be like 4 times bigger than this star system Stanton. So, going from one end to the other one, it's gonna take maybe, I don't know, like minutes, you know, like it's not gonna take, like with the speeds we have today, even with the fast ship, I'd say at least half an hour, give or take, at least. Today, we're talking about maybe 5 minutes top with the fastest ship we have, crossing from one end to the other. But with power, it's going to take at least half an hour. But that's how much bigger it is. So you can imagine the vast amount of complaint back when that comes out. Which is going to be like 4.0, by the way, anyways, when power does come out, because it's going to require full server meshing and all that. So you could say that persistent streaming is actually sort of like the first step of server meshing. It's going to be more of a static server meshing, so it's going to depend on you actually coming back to the very same server you just left to be able to find what you left behind. But it's a start, you know, and it's going to remember certain things like persistent hangers, persistent tabs. And I don't know when it comes to your ship, but now as you spawn in on a planet's surface after you're logged out, the game doesn't know whether your landing gear was in or out, so that's why you always want to log out a bed log from orbit or out in space, because today when you come back into the game your landing gear is not going to be deployed, and if you're logged out from the surface of any moon or planet, you're going to spawn back in on your belly flat, and worst case scenario you actually get through the planet you're sitting on and walk through it. So I wouldn't recommend bed logging from a planetary surface until we have persistent streaming of some kind for the ships. Alright, we are good to call ATC. Also a button to map.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Usually ends up giving you a pad close to where you're pointing your nose. So in my case, it would most likely be here. Depends on obviously how many people are landing here. But as you can see, the closest pad. It's not too hard to find. Landing it down, it seems to be folding the wing for us. Nice. And we are home. Now we are in a very weird positioning because I'm sort of like rolling the ship to our right to be able to, fit it the right direction through the hag. Some of these are top mounted, some of them are side mounted. This one I think is actually, oh yeah, it's side mounted. It's gonna be an entrance from the side. On this planet it's actually probably good to use VTOL. I'm gonna use VTOL. And this ship actually does come, yeah, it's VTOL. You can see some of the smaller thrusters going vertical. Now it's gonna look a bit weird here because it's much darker in there than it's bright out here. But don't worry, it'll be fine. Oops. Oh yeah. That's the thing. I gotta get used to this. Don't want to get caught in here. Because the wings take quite a bit of your height. Definitely. When I stick close to the ground, I completely forgot that. It's not going to be the prettiest landing, but oh well, we will land it. We're not here for the landing, guys. We're here for the survival. We can walk away from it. It's a good one. So, let's head on over to the Trade Division Center and see if we can sell all the stuff. That includes what we have. Also, I'm going to put all the stuff here on the ship. Drop it off in local. That way, we don't have anything to lose with the ship. Should we need to reclaim it elsewhere. Come on, give me the right level. No? Yeah, well, that's the right level. Oh, what am I thinking? I was trying to hit the middle one, but that's just where I was, so. There we go. Alright. I mean, it's a nice ship. I just gotta get used to flying it, so I haven't really used it that much because I haven't really been doing a lot of grinding because of, well, the full wipe coming. But, there's that. Alright, so, on our way back, might as well, I don't know, we do have some of the Illuminalia presents in our backpack, so might as well pick some on the way and make a quick stop on the way at Providence. But first, we're going to secure everything.
Welcome to the ASOC
By storing it.
retrieval system.
This is a reminder that the flight status and hangar
There we go. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see, might as well show you guys my ships. These are my current ships that I have. Both loaners, and I do have sort of like stuff in store credits as well. But I'm just waiting to see what ships we get with 3.18. That way I can buy back some of the ships that I used to have, like maybe my pledged carrot, and save myself some money. But I have the RSI Galaxy because I'm thinking about downsizing my fleet, because I don't want to play the game around one ship just to be able to fly it, because I want to have a bit more freedom and not being restricted to always having to have crew with me. Should play more casual. And to do that, well, it's not going to happen with any of the bigger ships, that's for sure. So we're just going to do a quick run here, if there are any packages. As we are going to make a quick stop at
let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
Providence to sell off some of the stuff. Might as well have a look at Whammers. Should have a package over at the coffee machine, and someone's been here already. Alright. So, have a look. Did they find this area? We might as well while we're here, right? Yeah, it looks like they found it. Someone's been here. Yeah, I mean, this place is really, like, if that's what you're looking for, an outlet present, don't stick around here. It's just that bad, you know? It really is. Come to think of it, I am actually going to just head on over to my my location and sell what I have cargo wise. And call it the night. It is getting late. Like I said, I gotta get up at 3:45 in the morning, so that's about 4 hours ahead, give or take. But I will definitely be back tomorrow in the very early morning. Usually get back around 5 o'clock in the morning. That would be 4 a.m. UTC. It all depends on how well I sleep. Whether I'm gonna do the streaming, but alright. I mean, we got a couple of these. We just might as well just head back and tell what we got. All that at Cloudview.
The next shuttle is all for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
If we can make it, can we make it? Can we make it?
Please
Yep.
clear the hatch. Shuttle will be
Nice.
departing.
That's just about perfect timing there. Like I said, I mean, not a lot of games that you get to feel the rush of, or the stress of trying to catch up with a transit. Like, I don't know any game that you sort of have to, or get to feel that rush. Not a big deal here. I mean, we're just talking seconds usually. Not like in real life. I mean, especially where I live, like 4 hours north of Stockholm in Sweden. You might have to wait for a full hour in blizzard and snowstorm and what have you. For a bus, you know? If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you know, when it comes to whether the buses actually operates. Especially outside of my house, they don't even plow the roads. But it's just a farming road. Well, road for the farmers. Cabins everywhere, and well, that's pretty much what I see when I open the window on the second story of my house. The cows on the other side of the road. Definitely live out on the countryside. And the winters are really harsh. Like in a day or two, we're gonna have like minus 20 degrees Celsius.
Approaching
It's gonna start snowing even more tomorrow. So.
Please prepare to disembark.
So I will definitely gonna have to do a little bit of shoveling of snow.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
I know it's gonna be a little bit lag spiky-ish. We just need to head over to the Trade Division Center, which is right in front of us there. Usually you just look for that globe thing above the door. That's the Trade Division. And that's global, so wherever you go, you just look for that and you'll find the area where you sell. We should be fine. I mean, we don't have a huge amount of medical supply. And we should be good. We can sell it all. Nice. There we go. Not too shabby. Look at that. We actually made quite a good investment there. I don't think we can sell these, but nah. But that's the thing as well. I mean, we could actually. Oh, almost forgot. We have our stuff in our ROC. There we go. See if we can sell that here. Referal. No, we gotta go for the tubing, but it's fine. Alright, so regardless, guys, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna just empty my stuff here, and well, I'm actually gonna empty my backpack here. So that way it shouldn't go away. And I am signing off, guys, and I will be talking to you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like unless you haven't already. Notification bell so that you can catch up with follow-up streams and cover of Starship. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Signing off.